Hi, I'm Brian. This is Walking and Talking Spirituality. Today I want to talk about one of the neglected parts of a deep dive spirituality, which is how well do I care for my body temple? I know that language might sound a little different, but Paul talks about our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, so why not just think of our bodies as temples? The body temple. After all, our spirituality isn't just some part of ourselves. We are a soul, or even maybe more profound, we're an embodied soul, and you can't separate those things out like I think some really poor theology does. That sort of denies the physical for the spiritual, or only takes the physical and forgets about the spiritual. And again, these are complex things that we make them into polarities when perhaps they really aren't. So how well do you take care of your body temple? And what I mean by that is I think there's three, I won't call them secrets because we all know about these things, but there's kind of three pillars that we need to hold into our rhythms that we live by. And as you can see right now, I'm doing exercise. A few minutes ago, I just completed a run, so I was kind of out of breath. And I like to get the heart rate up at least once a week with a little run. I don't run as much as I used to because it's hard on my knees, but I still like to get that cardio up. And what I like to do is continue my contemplative breathing and just kind of mindfully run, surrendering, again, my thoughts, maybe pains in my body, continuously up to God, and inviting God to be present with me even when my heart rate gets up. And so I found exercise can be profoundly spiritual and enriching. And again, this is no shaming on any of this, but regardless of our present physical condition, we can always love our body temple a little bit with some form of stretching or an easy exercise, or depending on how fit you are, even more challenging ones. But exercise is a key pillar of a deep dive spirituality. Also, food. Food is deeply spiritual, connects us to the earth, connects us to the living creatures that we actually have the privilege of consuming to nourish our own bodies. So put good things in your body, and your body knows what it really needs. I'm not a dietitian, and I think depending on one's genetics and genetic makeup, different things work for different people, but I know I try to eat as clean and as healthy and as wholesome as I possibly can, always with gratitude. And then sleep. Sleep can be a game changer, and I know as I've gotten older, it's been a little bit more difficult to sleep, but I still work really hard. Sometimes sleep is work for me, but to make sure I'm in bed, resting at a decent hour in the morning or in the evening so that I can get a good 7 to 8 hours, and every once in a while a little bit more than that. But that's how I take care of my body temple. How about you? How's your body temple? How does that connect with your spirituality? Again, as we go about our day, show up, pay attention, and know that God's got way more invested in your life than even you do.